Good evening, Internet Surfs. This is take two of the Veritasian Embassy report for January 22nd, 2015. I believe it's a Thursday. Yes, it's a Thursday. Anyway, I have an update on the state of the empire. We've been quiescent for quite some time, but now some secret negotiations with the Scion of Rose Angel's Nation are taking a productive turn. I can't really go further than that because I don't want to mention the specific name of the company involved because they have very specific restrictions on what you can and cannot do on the internet as far as marketing this company is concerned. Let's see. I want to get back into making at least weekly, if not daily, updates to the state of the empire. And now that my personal desktop computer has gone wireless, I think our connectivity problem is solved for the moment. So anyway, meanwhile, Caesar's minions are being Caesar's minions and still restricting me down to about $75 a month on alternating months. I get, a $75 check only 3 months out of 4. We're having to restructure our personal finances to deal with that. But basically, yeah, I want to stop the first working national directorate to actually have a functioning archduchy happen for the first time in the history of the Veritasian universe. And basically, that was, nothing specific was closed today. We're still dealing behind the scenes with how things are going to move forward. My first commitment is to the folks at the Mages Guild. My first commitment is to the folks at Empower Network. So whatever I do with this other company is going to have to take a back seat to that. I think we've rearranged our finances such that I can do that and get back into active status with the Empower Network, get off. It was a very frustrating situation. One thing I want to do is to keep the tone of these broadcasts as positive as possible. Okay, I have no complaints against Empower Network. As a matter of fact, I'm glad that they've held on to my name. And I'm certainly not in any particular legal trouble with them. But it will be a relief to me to be able to get back into active status. I think we've rearranged our finances such that we can do that within at least the next month or two. So that is exciting to me. What's also exciting to me is to be able to use income and experience from the business to contribute to our ministry. This is first and foremost a Christian ministry. One of the things that I have not been able to make clear to a lot of people so far is that Veritasian as a concept, basically it started out conceptually as a role-playing game. It is very much a live action role-playing game because I want to deal specifically with adult people who are interested in that kind of thing. Okay. I have a huge love for science fiction, for comic books, for role-playing games of all kinds, paper and dice, AD&D, this kind of thing. So that's basically the background that I'm starting with to build this business and this ministry upward. Okay. The other thing that I need to make clear to my friend at the Road Angels Nation is just, just how big an opportunity he is offering me, as well as, the size of the opportunity that I'm wanting to expand and offer him as well. Okay. So anyway, a lot of behind the scenes negotiations continue. I really have gotten beyond the point where I can use movie tags or songs or whatever to motivate my people. That was actually a very interesting game that I used to play a lot on YouTube. I can still do that for people. But I need to make my intentions and our Veritasian paper when we actually have one in place. I need to make that a lot clearer to folks. Okay. So right now, like I said, a lot of things are going on. Not counting the royal household, the population of Veritasia itself, Veritasia as an empire is about 2 citizens right now. Okay. Well, I'm not worried about that. I'm a little bit worried about how my negotiations with the Road Angels Nation are going to impact my relationship to my friend Brian the White, but we'll have to see where that goes. Quite frankly, Brian used to be my Shackley sponsor. I say used to be. I'm still very much committed to, not so much to Shackley as a company, although I've had a very good experience with them as a company. It's just basically I've decided that building the business side of the opportunity is just not going to happen for them. I'd rather keep my relationship to Brian White being what it is, and not have us pushing each other about Shackley, because that's where we had most of our arguments as friends, was how do we get this Shackley thing moving? Well, I'm learning enough through Empower Network and also through, like I said, one-to-one negotiations with the Scion of the Road Angels Nation to bring more people on board, bring more companies on board, get a better legal footing behind us, because what I want to do is I want to open up the I want to open up the field of ministry to anybody involved in this industry. Is what that's part of what Veritasian's vision is. Okay, my vision is not necessarily to train up salespeople for XYZ company. Okay, that doesn't really have reference to how big you are, how small you are, what your compensation plan is, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Basically, I'm in business to do ministry, but I need to learn how to do business first. And I've been a lot more relaxed about the negotiations that are going on now. There are places where I wish that I could help Prince Larry and Princess Linda, and bring a lot more to the table than anybody has seen so far. But I made an agreement with Larry that, basically once we get past our birthday celebration, because we're very close in our birthday, Larry and I. We're very close in our birthdays. I'm coming up on my 50th birthday here on February 2nd. Yes, that's King Caspian's birthday. So, but anyways, sometime after the birthday celebrations, I wanted a chance to make a separate presentation to Prince Larry and see where that goes, so that we can maintain, an equitable partnership between us. Because quite frankly, one of the things that I would seriously like to see happen is I want to see Larry study magic. Okay, and by studying magic, what I mean is study marketing as a discipline. That's what we do through the Empower Network. That's why I call them the Archmages of Cash, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay, I'd love to see Larry study magic. The thing is, Larry and I are committed to each other as Christian brothers, as fellow ministers, as family, whether we are studying magic together or not. Okay, the only hesitation I have in potentially signing in a new company is that I do not want to drop my involvement with the Empower Network in order to participate with this new company. So anyway, I'm going to get the opportunity sometime soon to make that side of my own presentation to Larry, and we'll just see where that goes. We'll just see where that goes. Okay. I don't know how long this has been, but I think that's all of the new information I have for now. So, Francis X. Fox Carmody, aka King Caspian II, bears. Peace, folks.